Okay, I'm going to take you through a quick introduction to the Emu Vintage Pro, and let me fire it up. I like the little wine bottle pouring into the glass. Okay, so this is what the, real quick, so this is an overall volume knob, and I just have this plugged into a Bluetooth speaker so you can hear. These are real-time controls of the different instrument parameters. What you do here, you see there's a flashing cursor, and you use the arrow keys here to move between the things that you want to edit. So for example, if you want to, if you go to this, if you move it to the numbered section here, and then you turn this control knob, you move between the different presets that you have available. And there's with the built-in ROM bank, so there's 4 ROM banks in this one. You can add additional ROMs as you want, but it's got like about 512 different user settings, and it's got many hundreds of instruments built into it. But some quick things you can do. So if you want to scroll through, you can just go turn this, and you can spin this wheel quickly to move ahead through different settings, and you'll see that little 1 there moves through different banks. So there's actually 3 different banks on any given ROM. Okay, so let me go back here, and I'm going to change this to, so the VROM and the user are basically the same. So those are the ones that are built into the Vintage Pro. The VROM are not user overwritable. The user ones are. So now this Vintage Pro has an additional 2 ROMs installed. So one is the Composer ROM, and doing a little bit of research on Vintage Synth Explorer, this is actually the name of the ROM that shipped with the Proteus 2000, called the Composer ROM. It has well, it says it has all those presets, but downloading the Proteus manual will actually show you all of the different not only the different instruments that are available, but all of the banks for the Composer ROM. So there's, in this case, you'll see here, there's the preset setting. So the first item is the sforzando section, soft trumpet, etc. And you see here now we're on the sforzando section. Now again, if I turn this knob, that will go to the next. Whoops, I need to move my cursor using the arrow key first to the next one here, and see, then I can scroll through. Now this module has a really nice way of auditioning different sounds, and you can audition what things sound like just by pressing this audition button, and it'll play a built-in riff that's associated with this setting, so you can hear what it sounds like. So here we go. As an example, I can just press audition to stop, and I can go to the next one, or I can just turn my knob and it'll play through the next one. Here's soft trumpet. So this Vintage Pro also has, I'm going to switch back to use my arrows here, and I'm going to go to the Techno ROM. So the Techno ROM is the ROM that came with the Orbit 3. So EMU's Orbit 3. If you actually look at the Orbit 3 owner's manual, there's all the info on the presets and settings for the Techno ROM. So again, lots more voices. So lots of things like, well, let me play through a few of them here. So you can see this one has a lot more built-in beats in this ROM. Just the volume here if I want it to be a little bit louder. Some pretty good 808 sounds. Anyway, I could spend a lot of time going through each of those, so I'm not going to do that right now. But let me go back to the built-in ROMs and audition a few of these for you. So this is the ones that came with the Vintage Pro. Anyway, that's it. So you get the idea, and that is the EMU Vintage Pro synth.